40 years ago, the skeletal remains of two young women. They were found hidden behind a log in Clark County. Only one of the victims, though, was ever identified.
But now cold case detectives are trying to figure out if a teen who disappeared from Portland way back in 1974 could be that second victim. Amy Frazier digging deeper. She sat down with the teen's sister for her first ever TV interview.
In my gut, in my heart, I've known that Martha was not still alive.
For 40 years, Martha Morrison has wondered what happened to her sister Martha.
What was hard was watching my mom, because my mom never gave up hope.
She says 17-year-old Martha Morrison vanished after leaving her Portland apartment in September of 1974. A month later, 40 years ago this Sunday, I've learned from the Clark County Sheriff's Office that the skeletal remains of two females were found behind a log in the Dole Valley area of Clark County. One was 18-year-old Carol Valenzuela. The other female has never been identified.
I just found out about it a year ago.
Reba tells me there have been DNA tests done to help determine if it's Martha.
What they've said is that the DNA matches, or everything leads to the fact that it probably is. There's nothing.
But Clark County cold case detectives need more information. So Reba and detectives are sharing details about Martha's life, hoping to generate new leads. Martha was raised in Lane County. Her mother was deaf, so she was skilled at sign language.
She had, the talent. She had a good singing voice. She could play guitar. She was artistic.
In 1973 or 74, she lived in Phoenix, where investigators believe she met a fellow Job Corps student she traveled back to Portland with. She and the male lived together in Portland. Martha disappeared after an argument.
He called and asked if we had seen her.
Investigators would like to talk to anyone who knew Martha, her male friend, or anyone they associated with. Detectives also continued to look at Warren Leslie Forrest, who's currently in prison for another murder and suspected in several others.
What would it mean to you to have some answers?
It would mean closure and knowing for sure.
In Lane County, Amy Frazier, KOIN 6 News.